One of my most popular training workshops for managers is called Pursuing Teamwork: How to Build a High-Performing, Close-Knit, No-Drama Healthcare Team. That full-day program teaches leaders how to reduce the gossip and the infighting, cliques, and backbiting that infect many teams. As we discuss teamwork problems and explore solutions, we almost always spend time on how to handle the employee who keeps score. You know the one I'm talking about. She groans about how much busier she is than everyone else, or is in your office to complain about someone else not doing enough. So don't go anywhere, because in this episode of Your Practice Ain't Perfect, I'll teach you how to respond when employees keep score. Play the music! If you've been managing teams for any amount of time, you've encountered the scorekeeper. They are a bit of a paradox because really, if they were so much busier than everyone else, how would they even have time to notice what others are doing, let alone track it and complain? Nevertheless, there is a constant assumption on the part of this person that others lack in effort or energy or caring compared to them, or that they are being given a disproportionately larger workload. The first question you have to answer as a leader is whether or not their perception is accurate. If this person is genuinely doing more, or others are doing less, then acknowledge that and quickly move on to why. Point out the things that others have to do that this person doesn't, or explain how their knowledge, experience, and skill makes them faster. And if this employee is concerned about someone who is truly underperforming, encourage her to give that employee feedback directly while acknowledging that you are also working with this employee even if they don't see it. Above all else, when there really is an inequity, recognition is key. Describe in detail the value this person brings to your site, the difference he or she makes in the lives of others, and keep doing so for as long as the imbalance persists. Now, on the other hand, you may hear from a scorekeeper whose perceptions are inaccurate. They and others around them are all doing the same amount of work. In this case, you have to disrupt their false assumptions without debating the accuracy of their perception, which is a tricky balancing act. Remember, to them, their perception is fact. My number one recommendation in this situation is to instruct the employee to go back to the team and, quote, ask for their help. Let the employee make her case for the imbalance she sees to her coworkers. Believe me, her colleagues will quickly start to disrupt her assumption if it is not accurate. Now let's acknowledge that this may lead to conflict, and you may have to help your team navigate that for a while. In the end, if this person is convinced of an imbalance, despite being confronted with the truth, you're probably not going to change their mind because they are probably a toxic, actively disengaged presence in your workplace. Use this imbalance as an opportunity to encourage them to move on. So there you have it. Remember, perceptions of inequity can quickly lead to disengagement. So ignoring these complaints because they're annoying is not good leadership strategy. Of course, the ideas I've outlined here are certainly not the only solutions. Take a moment and use the comments box below to tell me how you respond when employees keep score. And while you're there, let me know what other kinds of people management challenges you want to hear about in future episodes of Your Practice Ain't Perfect. And if you like these videos, please share them and comment and subscribe by going to joemull.com. Thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Hey, friends! I'm so glad you stuck around and watched all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't seen the other episodes of Your Practice Ain't Perfect that are available on our YouTube channel, then there are some options right down there that you can check out. In the meantime, if you are planning a conference or an event or a retreat of any kind, then head over to joemull.com to look at all the ways that I can be helpful to you by bringing training content to your sites. That's joemull.com. Thanks again for sticking around. Take care.